Well, we've got 35 and rain this morning. I'm just gonna let these guys eat here in the cat hotel because Tux is up top over here and I just put his food down over here, and we'll look at water in a little bit. I don't want to stay out here too long in the rain. It's a good boy. You stay up there. Yes, right. Come around and eat. That's my good boy. There's Ruby. And it really is raining. Yeah, Don went and got the paper in Ruby this morning. Smart move, I think. And everybody's on the front porch. I thought about trying to catch Morris today, but you know what? The coffee just has not kicked in by the time that I would have to catch him. And he was in the cat hotel today, and the last thing I want to do is make him think that's not safe. Oh, hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off in the wet we go. Make sure I don't fall on my you-know-what trying to get to the car this morning. Good morning, Ruby. Oh, goodness. Well, I guess we were really close to having a snow event since it's 36 degrees out there. We've made it downtown without any issues this morning. It is supposed to rain all day today. As a matter of fact, I think it's supposed to rain heavier or be a higher percentage chance of rain as the day goes on. So there's that. Poor Johnny's got to walk between buildings today. Quite a good bit for the college classes. Hopefully it won't be raining any heavier than this. Well, there was some sort of a holdup coming through the gate this morning, and Johnny really had to hustle. We were just sitting there trying to get on campus for several minutes. Several minutes we didn't have at that point. He has enough time to get there, but he had to hustle. I hope it won't pour on him while he's changing classes today. So we got caught up yesterday on Monroe Live's teardown of the Model S Plaid. We were behind. And I did end up falling asleep for the last episode or two, but Dawn was awake through all of them. And I was pretty fascinated. It wasn't for lack of excitement or interest in the content. I just was up at 5 yesterday, worried about the refrigerator people coming and me not hearing my phone. And it's a good thing I got up and had put my watch on and opened my computer and was on the love seat, because they called me at 6:40 to let, or 7:40 I guess, to let me know they'd be there in 20 minutes at 8. So it was good that, you know, Dawn and I had a few minutes to get in motion before they came down the driveway, although they were there in more like 10 minutes. But that's okay. So anyway, it was a lot of interesting content. I was really enjoying it. I was fascinated by the change in the suspension, the ball joints or lack thereof, the things behind the wheels. Because as a Model X driver and an older Model X, I know a little bit about those suspension issues and the weight of the car and the acceleration and such. So, and there's a lot of talk in the Facebook forums about, are the Model X suspension concerns, the shutter problem, these suspension issues, are they fixed in the refresh? And I guess the one way to find that out might be if Sandy were to tear down a Model X refresh. I have to say though that watching that beautiful Model S get tore down was a little hard, but I get it, and I like Sandy as he tells it like it is, and it's mostly positive and certainly not a Tesla hater, because when he does point out things that aren't so good, he's doing it because it could potentially help improve things in the future. I wondered with the heat pump stuff if Tesla had consulted with Monroe and Associates, you know, part supplier. Sandy's thought on the heat pump issue might have been that they had a faulty part, not a high quality, a little too inexpensive, a supplier issue maybe, but you know, obviously he doesn't know. Anyway, it was interesting if you hadn't seen it, if you lost track after the Model 3 and Model Y teardowns. That's out there now, and there's more coming, so it would be good to go get caught up too. I'm gonna head back to Fuquay here in a minute after I stretch my legs. It's not raining too hard right this minute. Stop at the UPS store and mail Dawn's watch. Yep, you heard me right, mail off his watch. We were 33 days into Amazon's return window of 30 days, and they wouldn't take it back. And, you know, I think we have to pay for the cost to mail it to Fossil, but if they deem that it's a problem on their end, which I don't see how they wouldn't, then they should either pay us what we paid Amazon, which was a really good low price, and we can't turn around and buy a new one for that, unfortunately, not on any given day, or they'll send us a replacement. But meanwhile, Don's back to his Fitbit because he doesn't have his watch to wear, and he really likes the watch, and I do too. So I don't know. We'll see how many days what the turnaround time for this is. I don't, you know, I'm thinking 2 weeks by the time they get it, look at it, and make a determination. But we'll see. My expectation would be 2 weeks. If they send us a reimbursement for what we paid, I'm probably going to go out and get him a Gen 6 off the Fossil website, because Fossil will guarantee it for 90 days. Doesn't mean it's out of warranty after 90 days, but that is basically the return policy on it or whatever is a little better than off of Amazon. And but like I said, I got a super good like December 30th after Christmas sale deal. So it is what it is at this point. It's out of my control except to get it mailed out today, and I'm just going to run into UPS. They open at 8 in Fuquay, and I should be able to hop in and hop out really quick. Dawn did a good job boxing it up for me, so I just have to go in there and mail it. Well, it's beginning to look like if I want some exercise today, I'm going to have to get on the desk cycle, because you know, it's only 37 degrees and it's raining pretty good. I guess there's always this afternoon, but like I said, it's not looking better for less rain this afternoon. As a matter of fact, the chance of precipitation goes up as the day goes on. Yuck. Alright, I'm here at the UPS store. Let me walk in. It's not pouring too bad. Well, I enjoyed 45 minutes of my Audible book and working out on the desk cycle. Seemed like the right thing to do this morning, because I gotta get back on track with my exercise. Tux is enjoying the platform, and I can see Stripe, but there are probably some other kitties in the cat hotel as well. Hey, Stripey! So the contents of this bag are that train and maybe the Tinder, which is in book 1. So I'm going to try to put that together. I don't have the other 2 cars. This came from some bin from Guardian Angel 2. It's mostly together, so I don't expect this to take but about 15 minutes. Well, the unfortunate answer is that I don't have the full train, not even close. I'm missing the funnel and the snowplow attachment in the front. And I could try to build a tunnel, but then I'm not going to have the snowplow anyway. And it's just missing a lot of pieces, which is kind of a bummer. And there's no pieces for the Tinder at all. So I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to keep it together in the bag, because you never can tell when I might come across some more train parts to fix it. But it's not in any shape to want to display it, and so I'm just going to put it back in a bigger Ziploc, leave what I've reconstructed together, and wait for another day. You probably can't see them, but Stripe and Marty are both in there. And Tux is still over here. I'm letting Ruby get some grime washed off of her since she's not clean anyway, but it's raining a lot. So I'm back working on the playground set I was working on the other day when the amusement park roller coaster showed up, and I've got the swing set part done, and here's one of the sheets for the playground, the twirly ride. Well, I'm not done, but it's coming along nicely. I've got the little incline over here to do. Finish this up, the handles back on it, and I'm looking for a dome that will work for that, but so far no luck. Well, just think of how much snow we could have had today if it had been 3 or 4 degrees colder. I guess to our northwest, Greensboro, maybe as close as Burlington Mebane Supercharger, they have some snow, but not us. It's 37 according to Ruby, and I'm on time for a 2:12 arrival. That should be pretty good. He'll have been out there maybe 5 to 7 minutes. Well, it hasn't gotten any prettier out there. It's just nothing short of dreary today. But still plenty warm at 38 degrees. So we'll get back home safe. That's good. I think it's supposed to be pretty cool overnight. Let's hope there's no black ice tomorrow morning after all of this moisture. Well, the good news is that the rain is almost over. It's all but past us. I really need it to stop so I have a chance of Smokey coming at his normal time. You know, tomorrow's his appointment for surgery. And he went in the trap last night a little bit to eat. I didn't have the trap set. I just had it propped open. So I really think there's a good chance I can catch him. I'd really like to keep the appointment tomorrow if at all possible. All right, it's done. Very few substitutions. You're being such a good boy. Aren't you, Stripe? You being such a good boy? Hi. Yeah. Yeah, and these two are getting along, boy and a girl. Although he was okay with Big Boy too. It was more Big Boy I was worried about. Stripe leans in nice and friendly. So I've got the trap set for Smokey. Everybody else is kind of, I guess it's raining again a little bit, but everybody else is kind of in a spot. So I'm just keeping Stripe from getting trapped. If Morris goes in there, well, he'll just go to the vet tomorrow. I've got the hot chocolate van put back together. There's a flag and 2 little bars I need to pull out, which I'm sure I have something sufficient to put there. I don't want to wake Dawn up right now though. And I don't have 2 of these straight tubes. I have lots of tubes, lots and lots of tubes, slides, but not straight ones. If I ever find the little straight ones, I will definitely come in and build the rest of this thing. Looks perfect in time for the Winter Olympics.